during sixth form and that, it was just a passion of music. Like, just loved music. Always doing like beat drums on the table. It sounds a bit cliche. Do you know
I
what
remember that.
That was in.
Yeah, I remember that. Come on,
So
man.
that's the only sort of like
In school,
expression that man
don't
had.
let me start doing it, but that's what I'm saying.
But you're cold as well.
Yeah, come on, man. Obviously.
But like I said, my dad didn't let us do music. Like, didn't let me, all my brothers, only my brother Dan, that he was able to do music. But, so yeah, there was just a love of music. That's all. So going to and from sixth form, 2 years I was there, depressed. It was whack. Like, I ended up buying a moped, bought it off Mega. Cold moped as well.
Visions.
Remote control. It was a Typhoon. Metallic body, and it was just like remote control, started from far. So I used to just dust up there on my ped, do my lesson, and leave. But didn't do well there either.
What type of music was you listening to then?
I'm an R&B kid. I keep it a buck 100, man. I'm not one of them like trying to build like a hard story. Like I'm R&B.
Bare of us was listening to R&B them times.
I'm through R&B.
Man just cracked on. You hear
All
me?
day.
But man was definitely listening to R&B still.
I was through. Like,
I
none of
mean-
man's friends were into that deep rap, deep hip hop, but that weren't me. I would be like, you lot are too vexed, man. Like, I want to stick with R&B. And at home as well, like I said, my dad's already anti, so I'm like, I need something to soothe. Balance it out, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm an R&B kid, man.
Who's your favourite like artist them times or your favourite tracks?
You know what? Group-wise, it was like Jodeci were
All
like
day.
the perfect balance of R&B, but they're bad boys
At the same
without
time.
being, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I loved Boyz II Men as well. They were cold.
Vocally, their harmonies were crazy, but yeah, Jodeci just had a nice blend
Jodeci
of
were
all
like,
of it.
I'm a melody guy. I love
Harmonies
melodies.
were crazy as
Yeah.
well. They had odd harmonies.
Yeah, exactly. So R&B, like Teddy Riley, he's a G. You know what I mean? So anything he was touching them times, like producing, I was like, nah, this guy's cold.
Did you like Keith Sweat?
Nah, I still don't. His voice has always annoyed me.
Same here.
When I say R&B, let's for clarity, I'm not a slow jam guy. I'm not a Heartbreak Hotel. Like,
The begging.
Can't stand that.
Yeah.
So you never liked Keith Sweat?
just told you I can't stand that guy's voice, man.
Never like Keith Sweat.
Sounds like he's barling
To this
every time he
day.
sings.
Like, just making sure you didn't like Keith Sweat, innit?
Did you though?
Obviously not. Like
Why
for
obviously
that?
though? But Chris,
Why for
I
that?
know enough people that rate him.
You're not. You're just not clocking.
Fam,
He's just. But J clock.
Mind
you get
games.
me? Yeah, J clock. I was just making sure you don't like Keith Sweat.
okay.
Keith Sweat.
Well done.
But cool. But anyway. Now, Katrina, they always on to me, innit? Oh, he's always they're telling me I'm mental, my brain's mad, innit? So I have to get more for the algorithm. Go on. Yeah, you know the one. Yeah. So boom.
She like
R&B.
R&B, not soul.
Are you dealing with
Nah,
the R&B's back popping though?
100%.
Big up Chucky and Taser.
Big up Chucky.
They've done
Shout
well.
up Chucky.
HC
Like,
podcast,
Yeah, they've done well.
that R&B thing. Big up Hanif as well. I think he's involved in that as well. Another man's good friend.
Hanif.
They're killing it. I actually want to go to one of them. Like, I know there was a foreign one coming up.
Yeah.
I hit up Chucky that, yo, I'm going to forward to this, you know.
No, they're jamming,
It's
their
a
teams.
vibe. It's coming like a concert without artists.
Their teams ram.
R&B is brilliant, man. Like, especially
100%.
90s R&B, the way...
Big up Frisky DJ as well, you know.
Sorry, I don't know.
That's how why his name
know
a
who
bit.
that is.
You don't know Frisky DJ?
No.
Shoot, come on, you lot from South, innit? But yeah, big up Frisky.
Oh,
'Cause
big
he's
him up, man.
always promoted R&B and he's kept,
Love
I
that,
mean,
though.
You know, one of them ones like, yeah.
Is
big
he
up.
doing sets, like...
Yeah, I think Frisky's still on radio. I'm trying to maybe rinse. Sorry if I get it wrong, but he's on top. I think he's on.
On Top FM.
I think so, because Shower Malik was picking him up one time. I think he's on top.
All right.
But yeah, big up Frisky.
I'll big him up, man.
Yeah, so boom.
Sixth form. That's where I went and then just left that.
Was
What
you
did
getting into trouble? Sorry, Trina. But you
Again?
know I like to hear about
Badness.
they have to more algorithm. They know. I need
This
to know
was
if
going
you
to be
went
the
to
lowest
prison.
algorithm. There was no... I had no sweatbox conversation. Like,
oh,
none
what?
of that.
I need to know if there's prison, like is something going on.
Just prison visits. Like, that's all.
But young CEO done well. He never went prison and he done well, but he's talking about going mad.
But you can't compare me to young...
No, he was actually talking about going mad.
Do you know what the thing is?
They're
I saw-
watching,
big him up.
Big him up.
I saw that episode, yeah. I know who he was. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
He stayed indoors.
All day.
He stayed indoors
Inside.
on the windowsill. looked at. But big him up. There's nothing wrong with that.
There's
Do you know what I
nothing
mean?
wrong.
But I knew who he was when I saw it. Like, so yeah, there. But I was blessed. Like I said, I was fed. All my friends went on holidays, like prison holidays, like every single one. Like I've been visiting my friends incarcerated from detention center. So when they were 14, I'm going Shepherd's Bush.
This guy, but did they get dipped?
They stayed in that one. They went Luton. They had one there, and then they had one in Shepherd's Bush. So from 14, I was taking them trips with like man's aunties. I'll say like my friend's mums, like Shabz wants to see you, so I'll go. That's from 14, and then obviously Feltham came, and then I would always go Feltham to check couple people at times. Like all of my friends.
Feltham was guarded still.
And then since then, I've only just stopped going to visit, man, respectfully. But since like the 90s all the way to 2000, been to bare prison visits, and it's just come to a point where it's just like I'm drained. Like
it's too much.
Yeah, respectfully, like, and now thankfully there's more cells. Like man can call man and chat to man. And
what made you avoid being one of them?
What made me?
Yeah,
my dad. See those licks there? I feared that, like. And again, I think my mum more so, like, I could never bear the fact of leaving her behind. Like, that used to always make me think, no, I can't do that. Because my mum was always very soft, very cute and soft, man. So she'd always make me want to, like, I wouldn't want to miss her. Do you know what I mean? So my dad's licks and my mum's softness and not wanting to miss her.
Do you know what it is? See, growing up in such a rough environment, yeah, obviously, like, you know, like estate life and all that. Like, it's easy to fall victim to, like, peer pressure, innit? You know, like, because everyone's on foolishness.
That's
you know
true, fam.
And I feel like sometimes that was I could say I fell victim to peer pressure, but in a sense, I was part of the peer pressure because I wanted to do shit. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But, do you know what I mean? But I feel like all of us, we peer pressured each other.
Was it fun, though?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
See, that's
we
different.
like doing dumb shit. Do you get what I'm saying? Or crime, furthermore.
Do you know what the thing, like, for me...
Obviously for money as well, but I'm saying even from young, we just like to do shit, innit?
I get that. I never took to pressure, you know? That's the one thing I never liked was pressure. Like, if anything, anytime you see me get angry is if someone's trying to pressure me. And even till now, like, if you try and pressure me, or back then, I guess it might be like, man's trying to press on you. And that's when I used to be like, nah, man, I can't take that. Like, that used to make me get 0 to 100 quick. That's the thing. So I never took to like pressure, personally. And yeah, so I think that's always stuck in, man. Like, and what's going on, this guy, you know.